The United States is hosting a conference for defence chiefs from 40 African countries. The meeting's taking place in Germany at the headquarters of the United States Africa Command, or Africacom.
We strive to enhance our partner capacity. We want to help you become more capable in the areas where you need assistance, such as training to secure your borders, training to secure outlying areas, and training perhaps with the security challenges of the coastal regions of those countries that applies to. At the same time, we gain an opportunity to make our own soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines better and more professional as they work and train side by side with your soldiers.
Paul Brennan has more from the conference.
40 African nations are represented here in Stuttgart, and clearly the biggest beneficiary will be the United States, which has invited the delegates here because it's the United States which will forge the deeper understandings, the strategic partnerships with nations all across the continent. But there is no doubt that the African nations themselves will benefit hugely through, for example, the possibility of increasing their military capabilities, doing deals for weapons, for example. One of the most surprising and perhaps most reasons for optimism coming out of this meeting is also the realization that the military chiefs recognize the complexity of the problems that Africa faces, particularly in regard to what they describe as VEOs, that is, violent extremist organizations such as Boko Xaram, ISIL, Shabaab. It's said that people who have a hammer regard every problem as a nail to be hit. Well, these are the people who are holding the hammers in Africa, and yet they know, and they've explicitly described, that socioeconomic problems such as famine, humanitarian crises, unemployment, these are the driving forces that feed the militant groups, the fighting groups, and that those issues also have to be addressed at the same time as the military options are explored. And that in itself is room for optimism from this meeting.